Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Legends of Tomorrow. So let's start talking about this episode. So here we get to see kind of what feels like a one-shot episode at first, because we have our crew seeing this message from this woman who's also like a time master, or, has another crew, and they're like, alright, let's go help her out, and it, seems like a trap anyways, and they run into some space/time pirates. So it's the team kind of being separated in the episode, and seeing, like, part of our team, like Captain Cold and Sarah, almost dying from the cold, ironically. Then we have Adam trying to figure out how to save the ship, and then Mick really being this key player because he has to make the decision of helping these space/time pirates or helping his team. And overall, he wants to help himself. He wants to go back to 2016. And, go back to normal, pretty much, and be with his friend, pretend this never happened. And in the end, Captain Cold is not on the same page as Mick, and he brings down Mick for the time being, and, they went over the ship, they're all happy. And then we have to see Captain Cold really make a decision. What do we do with Mick? He's not really going to be part of this team, it seems like. So there's a huge cliffhanger of Captain Cold probably killing Mick. It's a cliffhanger. We don't know, but from the words, it does seem like that's the thing that Captain Cold has to do to protect his new family, protect his new team, protect his new ideals. So I'm guessing we'll learn more about that in the next episode, which I'm really excited about because I've been really looking forward to this 50s episode coming up, so I'm really excited about that. And now with this cliffhanger, I'm even more excited for the next episode to see what happens. But what I think of the episode overall, I will say this episode extremely picked up towards the end. Like I said, the things with Mick and Captain Cold definitely being the best parts, because I didn't expect the whole Mick thing to explode so much in this episode, going towards that end where Captain Cold has to make the decision, do I kill one of my best friends, because he doesn't have the same ideals as me anymore, and I have to protect my sister, I have to protect my team, so what do I do? And then, of course, Mick making that decision where you think it's going to be a red herring and kind of be predictable that he'll go back to his team. He never does. He's like, no, I'm kind of working for myself now. So those are definitely the most powerful moments. Things I didn't love in this episode, probably the Ray and Kendra forced romance in this episode that I did not like in the last episode. I mean, it brought interesting comedy, but they have such a forced relationship right now that they're like, oh, we don't have any romance in this show. Let's put Kendra and Ray together, even though Kendra just lost her love a few episodes ago. So I'm very confused by that relationship. Also, another negative, still being Rip Hunter. Like, I know they're trying to build up his background a little bit more, but I didn't really care about his love story. Didn't really care about his past, and as much as, like, oh, cool, we're finally learning more about him, I kind of wish I cared about the flashbacks a little bit more here. But this was a very fun episode, making it very much like a Star Trek type episode, a very space adventure episode, and for me, I'm not a huge fan of those themes, so I can't say I love this episode personally, but I can see people that love Star Trek really having a fun time with this episode, or likes those space opera type television shows. But I had a fun time with it overall, even though I'm not as big of a fan of those themes in this type of show. And like I said, it really brought an emotional punch by the end of the episode that I did not expect, and that's something I've been really loving about Legends of Tomorrow, is delivering things that you do not expect, that you feel might end up being very cliche and ends up not being cliche and having a really cool emotional moment between Captain Cold and Mick. So yeah, overall, I think some people are going to love this episode more than others, but I definitely saw the direction they were going for with the episode, and I think they did a good job at showing those themes in this episode. Also, guys, little side note, next week I will have my Legends of Tomorrow review, probably late. I'm going to try to have it up. I'm just doing something during that time that's usually on, so I'm going to try to still post a review that night. I'll let you guys know on Twitter and Facebook when the review will be posted, because like I said, I'm actually really excited for this 50s episode, so I'm really hoping I could get a review up. And also, I probably won't be on, well, definitely won't be on the Legends of Tomorrow podcast next week, because I won't have time to record with everybody. But just want to let you guys know that little side note. But this is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also in the description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.